Nilisema juzi wiki iliyopita kwamba sisi wale ambao walinitembelea ni viongozi ambao tumekuwa nao kwa muda mrefu na ni marafiki. Walifika kwangu kunipa pole na kuniambia nipone haraka panapo majaliwa yake Mwenyezi Mungu. Kwa hivyo yale ambao mmekuwa mnasema vizuri, umesema ni uvumi, kwa sababu uvumi unaachwa unakuwa uvumi. Mambo yote ambayo yanafanyika na mtu ambaye anaheshimu demokrasia lazima yapitie kutoka kwa chama na katika the relevant organs of the party. Today is the National Executive Committee of the Democratic Party which is meeting today. If there was anything like that, then obviously you know about it from this organ. It cannot be from me as a person, as an individual. It must be sanctioned by the NEC.
But is the party looking to work with other?
For you, perhaps because I can say you might not have been there around 2002. The Democratic Party has always worked with other like-minded parties in the past, and this time around cannot be an exception. And therefore, we as a party are open to working with other like-minded, and this is important, like-minded parties or leaders who desire the very best for this country and who also would ascribe to some of the founding principles of this party. Yeah.
Speaker, UDA.
I have said like-minded parties. I have not singled out any, and therefore I am not at liberty at this point to talk about either of those. Yeah.
At that level of the National Assembly, what is your interpretation of that to O.K.A on that last MP to resign and 6 more presidents becoming consecutive? This also includes the governors, also the deputy governors, and also the members of parliament that they should resign.
I don't know. Let me not. You know, there's something called sub judice in law, and therefore, when a matter is active before court, it's not open for people to go and start actively discussing or debating it. But suffice to say, the Constitution is very clear that it's only people who are in certain positions who are required to resign in order to run for particular offices. You know, of course, as it is today. Remember, BBI was actually proposing a constitutional amendment to the effect that if you are an MCA, you don't have to resign your position as an MCA to run for office as a member of parliament, because it appears to have been an oversight by the drafters of our constitution, the current constitution in 2010, and that's why it was being proposed to amend it. It's not those are the only people who are required to resign. But of course, the final interpretation of the Constitution, as you know, is vested in the judiciary under Article 165 of the Constitution. Yeah? So we leave that matter to the judiciary. It is best, placed to give a final interpretation. Yeah.
Kuna ule mpango wa 6 kwa mwezi, kuna mpango wa bottom up, kuna mpango wa kupenda. Wewe tutasikia mpango wako ni upi?
Mambo ya kupeana ng'ombe ama kupenda sasa, tafadhalini, muhimu sana kwangu ni kuhakikisha kwamba nchi inasimama wima. There must be order and transparency in how we do things in the country. That will bring about greater accountability. I have always, as you know, advocated for accountability among leaders, so that people are at liberty, you people in the media are at liberty to question our behavior, what we do, what we say, without any hindrance. If we have been allocated, if we have been given responsibility to run whatever, if it's a government ministry, you must do it in an accountable way. If you are budgeting, you must budget for real expenditure, not budgeting for corruption. So my first priority is not about any of those, about those things you have said. It's about accountability of leaders. If we did that, I can assure you, this country would flourish. So we need, first of all, to bring about accountability, order in the country, and the way we govern ourselves so as to bring prosperity to the country.